So the first question I want to ask you is about Untold. You kind of talked about your dad a little bit. A lot of people don't know that you went through things before you got here. Was it your goal for people to see that you had a tough time? You had to go through your own trauma to get to this point today.
I mean, I think everyone's been through so many things, right? And I'm a human. I'm no different than anybody else. And yeah, I think people forget that because they see all the glitz, the glamour, the big events, the media, the headlines, and people forget that there's a real person behind all of that. And yeah, like I guess this shed a light on that. And I wasn't necessarily my goal, but they just followed me around and filmed my life.
Is anything less than a knockout Saturday a disappointment for you? Because I know that's what you want. We know Nate is durable. However, it feels like all these improvements that you want to get him out of here.
Yeah, 100%. I would be disappointed if I didn't knock him out.
What do you think he has to offer on this particular night? You know he's been working hard. He's talked about boxing with Andre Ward. You've seen his sparring videos. What do you think he has to offer you that you haven't seen from anybody else?
I think he's the toughest warrior that I'm going to fight and go up against and be able to take the most amount of punches and keep coming forward. And he has the best cardio out of everyone that I fought. So because of that, I have to be prepared for war, and I have to be prepared to have nonstop punching all 10 rounds.
Last question. Logan is wrestling just a few hundred miles away. I'm not sure if you know when he's wrestling, but are you going to try to watch his match before you fight, or how's it going to play out?
Yeah, I'm going to try to watch his match. I'm going to watch his match, and then he's going to fly here to watch me live in person.
So that means he's probably going on first Saturday, and then he's going to try to hurry up and get over here.
I believe so, yeah.
Can you tell us a bit about the new guys you've brought in and what the differences are?
Yeah, it's night and day. I mean, on the strength and conditioning side, my cardio is just like doubled. Larry Wade coming in and just teaching me like a different science behind strength and conditioning. My nutritionist has me eating properly throughout the whole entire camp, monitoring every calorie, every macro, every micro. So I'm in the best shape of my life, feeling better than ever. My body's running amazingly. And then the head coach, third, came in with Shane and just worked a lot of my footwork, back to basic fundamentals, being on balance, and not letting me make as many mistakes, but bringing back my rhythm in my fighting and having fun, because that was something that my other coaches like sort of took away. And that's one of my best assets, is just me going in there and having fun and being in a flow.
You haven't said anything negative necessarily about BJ, and he's certainly been very positive about you. It sounds like it wasn't like a bad breakup, it was just like we've got to this point in the road and now I need something else.
Yeah, no, it's not really BJ that was the issue at all. It was other coaches. So BJ wasn't the issue at all. And he's a great guy, and we text all the time, and he's supporting me, big supporter. And, you know, we talk. He helps get sparring partners. He's still involved somewhat as a consultant.
Can I ask, by the way, can I ask about the fight in Manchester, your brother's fight, Logan? Are you going to go out for that? And what are your feelings about Logan getting back in the ring?
I'm super excited for him. I'm happy as a brother to see him train and to see him go back up there, and I'm going to be there for sure. Controversial
day. You've got a couple of rivals in the main event there.
Yeah. It might be a madhouse. But I'm all for it.
Jake, the first time I interviewed you, you said that the guy that you wanted to fight the most, kind of your final boss, was Conor McGregor. And I think that was in 2020. A lot of people at that time were like, that's not even realistic. How could Jake Paul? You know, he's beating Dave Robinson. How are you going to get to Conor McGregor? And now, you know, you're fighting Nate Diaz, a guy who is the main rival of Conor McGregor. If you beat Nate Diaz, how close are you going to be? And how do you make that fight happen?
Yeah, look, when I knock out Nate Diaz and do what Conor couldn't, I think, you know, it only makes sense for him to want that money fight, but I just don't know how serious he's taking fighting at all, and I don't know how serious the fighting world's taking him. Like, who knows if he still has that same appeal. But look, I've always said I'll fight him. I'm down. It's a big, massive event. He obviously has to ask his boss, Dana, if he can do that. I'm my own boss. I make my own decisions. I can fight whoever, wherever, whenever. So he's really tied up, and even if he wants to do it, Dana might not let him do it.
Thank you, guys. Just one quick one. On the Untold series, Mike Tyson had this quote: he's going to save boxing as long as he continues to fight. He's got the light, you know what I mean? He's touch. he's got the light. To hear that, what about me too?
Yeah, it's surreal. It's surreal. It's really cool. It means the world to me. It means more than anything else that I've done. And man, I hope to help this sport because this sport helped me in so many ways. And I just want to continue to make it a better sport and make boxing great again. But Mike Tyson's a legend, and man, I'm just so grateful that he's sort of taken me under his wing and given me the opportunity to fight Nate Robinson on his undercard. So honestly, it's all kudos to him, and boxing's the best sport in the world, and I'm gonna die, with that, die on my shield with that. So yeah.